Hello guys, my name is Manish and you are welcome back to our channel Genius Preps. In this video, we are going to talk about the quadratic equation, sequences and functions. Okay guys, so let's get started with this topic. What is sequence? Sequence is nothing. It's just you will be given a series and you have to find out what kind of series is that, and three different, like suppose you have given 1 2 3 4 5, so we need to find out what kind of series is that, what will be the nth term, and what will be the sum of these many terms. These are the basic questions you will see in your exam. Okay, so let's say, so there are mainly two type of sequences you will see. First is the arithmetic progression, second is a geometric progression. So progression is a kind of sequence. It is a sequence, but what it says, the is a sequence of numbers in such a that the difference of any two successive numbers is a constant. Okay, what does it mean? Suppose we have 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so the difference of any two successive numbers, so like these are the two, what is the difference between these two? 1. What is the difference between these two? 1. What is the difference between these two? 1. What is that? So the difference between two successive numbers is constant. That is called arithmetic progression. Okay, so arithmetic progression, there are two formulas. First is for the nth term, second is for the sum of the terms. Why I'm telling you this formula? Because in exam you will directly see the question, find the value of nth term. What is the sum of these many terms? Okay, so you can directly put these values in this formula. You put those values in this formula, you get the answer. So what it says, when we have to find the nth term of the series, it says nth term will be a1. A1 will be the first term, okay, of the series. N will be the total number of terms, okay, and D is the common difference of successive numbers. Okay, similarly, when you find out the sum of suppose it says 1 2 3 4 5, sum of the 5 terms in this given series, so we use this formula, which is equal to half multiplied by a1, which is the first term, plus nth term. What is we have? Nth term is 5, and multiplied by n. How many terms are there right now? 1 2 3 4 5. So n will be 5. You will put this value in this formula and you will get the summation of all 5 numbers. Okay, so it's very simple. Let's take an example and see how it goes. So this is 7th example. Find the sum of the first 10 numbers of this sequence 1 11 21 31. So you see here I wrote down a sequence. I didn't say it is arithmetic progression or it's a geometric. So when you see the question, first of all you have to make sure what kind of progression, what kind of sequence is that. You see 1 11 21 31. Okay, the difference is 10, difference is 10, difference is 10. So from this we can say, okay, this is the arithmetic progression. Okay, AP we can say, and the difference D will be 10. A1 is first term 1. Okay, and we have to find the first 10 numbers, summation of first. So total number of n is 10. Okay, so you know the formula of summation, S will be 1 by 2 a1 plus a n minus 1 multiplied by n, right? I hope this formula is right. And yes, so 1 by 2 a1 an into n. So that's what I'm saying. If you remember this formula, you will get the answer very quickly. So it's not an minus 1, it is an multiplied by n. Okay, so now 1 by 2 a1 is 1 plus an. An is what? Nth term. What is the nth term? We do not know. So what is the formula of nth term? An is a1. A1 is 1 plus, we need to find out nth term is 10. Okay, 1 plus n minus 1. 10 minus 1, D is how much? Is 10. So we solve with 1 plus 9 cross 10 is equal to 91. So nth term is 91 here, multiply by n is 10. So now 1 by 2, 92 multiply by 10, you solve, cut it out, 4 6 is 460 is the summation of first 10 numbers of this sequence. Okay, so you see we use the both formulas. First, for the summation we write down the formula. For the second, we have to find out the an nth term. For that we use this formula, this formula. I hope that's the idea how we need to solve, how we can solve this kind of question in the exam. Okay guys, so we are working on sequences. So first we sequences or arithmetic progression. Now the second kind of sequence you can see is geometric progression. Okay, this is another kind of sequence. So what is this sequence says? It says is a sequence such that any element after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding element by a constant. Okay, what does it mean? It means that suppose there is a series a1 ar1r a1r2, means this is a series. So just forget about this r right now. Suppose you have series 1 2 4 8 16. So you see what it says, the is a sequence such that any element after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding element. So that means a1 how we are getting 2, multiply by 4 we are getting multiply by 2, we are getting 8 multiply by 2, we are getting this multiply by 2. So you see now in previously we have a difference was 2. Now here the ratio between the nth term and the n minus 1 term is 2. So when you see this kind of ratio of the difference, we can say this is another form of sequence called geometric progression. Okay, so when you have this kind of progression or recurrent sequence, so nth term you can find out a1 multiplied by r raised to n minus 1. What is r? R here is a common ratio, okay, which you can find out by the dividing nth term divided by n minus 1 term, or it will be always constant. And then n is the number of terms, a1 is the number of first term, and this is for the nth term. Now we have, when we have to sum, the question says what will be the summation of 10 terms like we have solved earlier. So in this case we will use this formula which says a1 multiplied by 1 minus r raised to n divided by 1 minus r. Terminology will be the same like this, and then there will be some equation in which we will have series for the infinity, and we say find the summation of the equation. So this will be a very simple one. This is a1 divided by 1 minus r, where r value will be between -1 to 1. Okay, so this is a geometric progression. Let's take an example for the geometric progression and see how to solve question when it belongs to this kind of equation. Okay, so this says find the number of terms in the sequence 6 12 24 15 30. Again you see it says a sequence. Okay, it doesn't say whether it's a geometric progression or it's a arithmetic progression. So you see, first we will say, okay, let's take we are considering what is the difference between these two. 6, what is the difference between these two? 12, what is the difference? Okay, so it's not AP, it's not an arithmetic progression. But when you see, when you divide 12 with 6, you see 2, 24 by 12, you see 2. So this is, you can say, yeah, you get the idea. Okay, this could be the geometric progression. So when we are sensing this is a geometric progression, r is 2, a1 is 6, okay, an given is 1536. Okay, so what we need to find the number of terms in the sequence. So we have given the nth term, but we have to find out what is which number of this term is in the series. So we know the formula an is equal to, okay, an is equal to a1 multiplied by r raised to n minus 1. Okay, a1 multiplied by r raised to n minus 1. So an, sorry, okay, so an is 1536 multiplied by a1 is 6 multiplied by r is 2, and we have to find out minus 1. You see this equation, so we divide both sides with 6. Okay, we divide by 6, we divide by 6, cancel out, and we say this 2 times 3 5 times and 6 256, 2 raised to n minus 1. Okay, now you see we have one side we have no exponent and one side we have exponent. What we will try to do, we will try, is this possible we can write this equation in terms of this. So yes, we can do that. We can say 2 times 2 4, 18, 2 4 8 16, and then 32, and then multiply by 2 64, and 64 multiplied by 2 128, multiplied by 2 256. So you see that if we multiply 2 with 8, we will get 256. Now you must be saying, I'm also thinking how I'm saying that 2 multiplied by 2. It's just when you practice, you will get the idea how to solve everything inside your mind instead of writing everything on the paper, because that will make your calculation faster and efficient. So you need practice. You just need to do practice. So 2 raised to 8, 2 raised to n minus 1. Now we base are same, so we can compare our exponent. So 8 is equal to n minus 1, then n will be 9. Okay, so we can say the value of n is 9. So 9 term will be find the number of terms in the sequence. So the total number of terms in this sequence will be 9. I hope you get the idea how to solve this kind of questions, and that's it. Okay guys, so I hope you learn a lot in this video and you got the idea how to solve the quadratic equation, sequence and function, and different how to solve, how to approach when exam it comes. So if you like this video, please click on the like button, subscribe to our channel, click on the bell icon for more of this kind of updates. If you have any doubt, you can write that in comment, or we have a Facebook page, you can comment us over there, you can message us, and I will try to solve your queries and solve your question as soon as possible. Till then, study hard and enjoy your day. Bye bye.